Weedale Limited. We're based in South Wales in the UK, and we chemically functionalise nanomaterials, primarily graphene. Graphene is a very exciting material. We don't make graphene, but we select graphene from around the world, which could be derived from graphite, or it could be produced by CVD processes. Graphene has some extraordinary properties, but the challenge is to convert those into engineering materials which have an effect in the real world. I'm here at the Batteries 2014, and we're hoping that companies will want to talk to us about applications of graphene in batteries, for example, to replace graphite in anodes, to look at thermal management issues, because graphene has very high thermal conductivity, very high electrical conductivity. But what we do is we chemically functionalise the surface. And if we just look at this, we actually have a three-process of customization, which is crucial to the generating the benefits. So we select our graphene, we add a chemical functional group inside a plasma, which is green and clean and very low temperature, and then we change the number of functional groups on that. And every recipe has quite dramatic effects on what you do with that particular graphene. So, for example, the first effect is that we get incredible dispersion. So there's an epoxy resin, there's a 1% loading of graphene, not dispersed very well because it agglomerates. It's the same loading of graphene and we get a complete 100% homogeneous dispersion. And you can see that will suddenly have a huge effect. A very small amount of graphene, completely distributed. It's also covalently bonded to the epoxy resin, which means we get a huge effect on the mechanical performance. So the modulus of that is double that. The glass transition temperature is doubled. And that's just one example of what graphene could do. Now, of course, 3D printing is one way we can use graphene in thermoplastics and print components. If we can add functionality to those, that's thermal conductivity or electrical conductivity, we can generate components directly from a computer program with added functionality. Another system is looking at energy devices, so batteries is one, solar panels and solar organic photovoltaics is another area where we can start to see introduction of graphene. I can't say too much about that, but there are areas where graphene could be used. Fuel cells, of course, is another space that could be used, and supercapacitors. So there's great potential, and I'm very excited to see what will come next. Thank you.
My name is Stephen Parker. I work for Arbin Instruments. We manufacture battery test equipment, so people who are developing new materials or life cycling batteries, we provide the test equipment. So anywhere from the cell, module, pack level. We're based in College Station, Texas.
We are the Match company and doing the business of, let's say, fine grinding of lithium-ion battery and raw materials. Sie sind bei der Firma Netsch. Mein Name ist Baumann. Ich bin zuständig für das Vermahlen von Rohmaterialien und dafür stellen wir unsere Maschinen her. Wir kommen aus Selb, das ist eine kleine Stadt in Bayern, weltbekannt durch die Porzellanherstellung von Rosenthal und Rutschenreuter.
Two in Germany, two headquarters, one in Berlin, one in Bonn. We also have a rep in Paris.
Hildebrand. I'm working at Germany Trade and Invest. We are the German trade promotion agency, and what we do is we support foreign companies that want to enter the German market with market information such as the renewable sector, or one of our focus areas is batteries. We will talk about this in a second. And but we also give support on more administrative aspects of establishing a business in Germany. May it be the process of setting up a business organization, finding the right partners, or just the navigation of the administration in Germany, informing about the tax system, etc. Well, let's talk about the battery market in Germany. As you might know, Germany is very innovative in its renewable sector. We've been the first ones to build up renewable capacity, PV capacity especially in Germany. And right now we are far on that development circle. What we can see is now that we have already 1.4 million PV systems in Germany. 1 million of those, so more than 70%, are smaller scale systems on private houses, detached houses, single houses. And that gives them a unique opportunity for battery companies in Germany, since these private systems will start buying batteries in order to increase their direct consumption. As we can see on this chart over here, these are the prices of a PV system, including a 6% return on investment. And we see that we had a sharp decline in these pricing structures. Starting at 2007, we started at 50 cents, and now we are somewhere around below 15 cents per kilowatt hour. The black line here, that is the household electricity price. So we see in 2011 we had grid parity, meaning that the price for a PV system is now cheaper than what people pay for their electricity from the utility. So for them now it makes sense to use as much of the PV electricity as possible. This is this gap. The yellow line, that's a forecast based on 3 different studies, and this is the price of a battery system in Germany. Yeah? So in the near future, we'll reach this point where a PV system plus a battery will be cheaper than household electricity, and at that point, of course, it is very lucrative for a private household to install these systems in order to save money on their monthly electricity bills. We see that the retrofit market for such battery systems will also jumpstart.
And Greenway Battery company comes from China, and this is one of our product line. We call it power bank. This is actually for the cell phone use, so you can charge your phones and some of the other digital devices with this kind of battery pack. It's very small and very light, so it's very easy for your life. We have different kind of designs here, and it's only some of our models, but we have something more like this. This is a car jump starter battery, and also this one. Yeah, also this one. They are same functions, mainly for the car jump, but this one is even more smart. So we have this one and this one come to also like the power bank can be charged to the phones, and the tablet PC also possible for this. And for this battery, we have the LED. Here you can see to the capacity of this battery, and also we have a function to remind you to recharge the battery if it's below 50%. So there will be a voice like beep 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 to remind you to recharge your battery packs. It's a very smart design, and you will have the input to charge this battery in your car or at home with 12 volts. Yeah. And this is the phone charger, and this is the some other 12 volt output. DC. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, DC. And this battery, the maximum jump current is 400 amp, so it's quite big. So you can jump start your car if it's out of power for your battery. Yeah. And sometimes it also can save your life, because we have another design here. We can change this compass to be a hammer. So this hammer can break the window if you cannot open the door. So this is quite an interesting product. And the most important part for this battery, we have accessory like this. So you can use this to start your car, and this box, it helps to protect this battery. So even you can sometimes mistake happen, like the short circuit, the wrong side connection. and this will stop the current, for protection. This is tune of our line, and this is the e-bike battery, what we make. And also we make a lot of laptop batteries. So we have more than 600 models, replacement battery packs, in our battery. And we cooperate with the, I think, world famous battery chain store like the Battery Plus from the US. And we also make some of the other battery applications like the solar wheel from the US. Also the scooter battery packs, and the lift battery. So we customize for our customer. Yeah, this is really.
Chinese market also increased. As you can see, the PP supply, the separator of the PE supplier separator also, the price is about nearly half lower than the separator imported.
From Thermal Technologies, belonging to the Thermal Group. We are present at Battery for 2014 for selling services in the battery field, testing services, qualification for our clients. Furthermore, we also supporting our clients in their battery choice and working on the robustness and failure analysis, for instance, and consulting and auditing.
Donc, bienvenue au congrès Batterie 2014, c'est aujourd'hui la 16e édition de ce congrès qui avait commencé en 1999. On se rend compte sur ce congrès où il y a de plus en plus de monde que les batteries sont de plus en plus importantes. Batterie pour l'électronique portable d'abord, mais aussi batterie pour l'automobile, que ce soit des véhicules hybrides, des véhicules plug-in, des véhicules tout électriques. On a eu des présentations ce matin de Bolloré, de Toyota qui expliquaient ça. Et aussi des batteries pour le stockage de l'électricité renouvelable, les éoliennes, l'énergie solaire, qui, comme leur nom l'indique, fournissent de l'électricité, mais pas tout le temps. Il faut donc stocker cette énergie, et on voit que l'Allemagne est très en avance dans ce domaine. On a vu une présentation ce matin aussi concernant cet aspect. Donc nous pensons que Batterie 2014 est une bonne opportunité pour toutes ces entreprises pour montrer leurs innovations, car c'est vrai qu'il y a encore beaucoup de travail à faire au niveau des batteries pour que toutes ces applications puissent fonctionner dans le futur.
I'm General Manager for Recharge, European Battery Association. We are supporting the development of the battery industry in Europe for advanced rechargeable batteries. And so we are pleased to support also any initiative which is explaining the advantages of using batteries in hybrid or pure electric mobility. And we are talking about all types of mobility, including automotive mobility, of course, but as well planes or boats. And we were just discussing about hybrid boats.